Dan.
On Wednesday?
Which is an overvote. Or they will, we've had one or two of them today where they bubbled up, bubbled none, and then they've written in John McCain, for example. Okay, so they have, that's, and what happens is when something like that comes up, it's done, then it goes to Melba, her staff, duplication, and then now they have two teams duplicating, and then ultimately it's the PMC board that makes the decision
whether or not it counts.
Right, part of it counts. And then they ultimately compare. This is something that we do in Pasco that I don't know anybody else that does. We started 4 years ago. We then, once the ballots are duplicated, based on what PMC, they go back and make sure that the duplication team did it right.
Make sure they didn't accidentally bubble the wrong one. So if, I know if you have an overvote, the machine will reject it. I mean, at the polls, if I overvote, it won't go through the machine.
It'll show as an overvote.
Kick it back, right?
It'll show as an overvote. You're thinking about recounts. When we do recounts, we have to program machines to kick out undervotes and overvotes.
Okay.
But it'll show, and that's why I think it was in Sarasota County. I don't remember what race it was 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, and they went to
They had
court.
the extreme number of undervotes.
Right.
So there's no way there could be that many undervotes.
Right.
That's what happened. They just went over that race. They didn't want to vote for either party. Or overvotes is just bubbling up more than more.
Okay, but if I overvote to the president, I vote for both McCain and Obama.
Or one of the write-ins, or yeah.
Whatever it is. I mean, I overvote, and then, but the rest of my ballot is good. They just wouldn't count that one race.
You count the one race, but it's an overvote. It'll come out on the tally. It'll show.
Oh, it'll be off to the side, like
Right.
7-4, 5-4, and then
Overvotes 10.
3 or whatever.
Right.
Right, so in essence, it
In
would
fact,
be
you noticed if in the public testing, when we do the test stack, we always include overs and unders.
And then the overvotes, then you would only really look at those if there was a recount, because there was for some reason if there was a recount, right? You know,
When we do the manual audit, we look at them too.
the 5% or whatever. How many, when you do the manual audit, what do you do, 5% of the vote?
I don't know.
It's a low percent, yeah, it's crazy.
We
Yeah.
look at them now too. But
That's
at that point, that's more of a
That's a reliability check.
right, as opposed to an election change.
Right, you're just making sure that the numbers sort of coincide percentage-wise to what
But
happened.
you have some folks that will star each race.
Right?
You'll have some folks that will circle, and they don't get anywhere near the old one.
Right.
If we didn't do what we're doing now, it would go through as a total
Undervote.
undervote.
And it wouldn't get counted at all. And that's what will happen if somebody
So the
votes
strict
normally.
constructionist would say, they didn't oval in, they lose.
Right.
Well, obviously, that's not. I think, from my experience of being with this county, at least as long as I have, that the county county boards have always leaned toward
Counting of the
county
vote.
votes
So,
under Boardman versus Sestack.
so in a sense, the early voting people, the people who voted, who sent in their ballots, they're over and under voted, over and under ballots and have a better chance of getting counted than somebody who goes to the polls and gets over or under votes. I guess not. I guess not. No, because if you fill out a ballot wrong at the polls, the whole thing's going to get rejected. You're going to get a chance to refill it out.
If you go in and you stick it, we had it happen this morning. You put it in there, and it's a total blank.
Right.
Because none of the ovals were touched.
Right.
Beeper goes off.
And then there's the person, the poll
You
worker.
have two choices. You can accept it with blank, or you can reject it and it comes back and you.
And then they can do up to 3 ballots, and you can look at it and go, hey, buddy, you got to. I mean, the poll worker can tell them. Okay, I got it. All right. Thanks. I appreciate it,
My
Dan.
pleasure. My pleasure.
Sir, is that just a letter opener over there? Or is it actually counting?
Oh no, that's just a letter up. Yeah.
Okay.
Envelope open. Yeah.
Envelope opener. Are they running the ballots through those machines back there?
Yes, those 3.
Okay. Do they release the results?
Oh no. That would be like everybody be going to jail.
They know how many people voted, but they don't release the
We know the
results.
number of votes, right? Until what the neat thing about this year would be that at 7:05, 7:10, whatever, the absentees that have been canvassed and the early voting, which may be a total of 25-30% of the total registered voters, will be put out. You'll know at 7:05 what roughly 30% of the voters in Pasco County has already voted.
That's amazing.
And so that will give you an indication from
What's
instant,
gonna-
yeah.
Sure.
And do you think that the early voting and absentee voting is kind of like an exit poll that would reliably predict how the rest of the night would go, or?
Oh gosh, it's hard to tell. But as a practical matter, it usually is a pretty good indication. But who knows? Yeah.
You're not going out on that limb, are you?
No.
Yeah, I guess it would
But
depend.
Our goal is for large margins of victory. We don't. For who? Doesn't make
Yeah,
any difference.
that makes it easier to finish it, right?
Right.
Thank you.
That's full transparency. It's allowed in there to watch. I mean, I know we can't touch anything, but we should be allowed to watch the machines taking the ballots because that's full transparency.
Let me have you talk to the chair of the canvassing.
Okay.
Okay.
This has a weak audio, so I don't know if it picked you up. So you're asking if we can go in there and watch the
Just
machines?
watch. Yeah, I just want to watch the machines. I want to see. You know.
They've never let me in there.
No, because they say it's off limits because the ballots are in there, and I understand that nobody's allowed to touch the ballots. However, that's not full transparency if we can't watch it going through the machine.
Right.
The chair says that in addition to having concerns regarding the security of the ballots,
I understand that.
right, that he feels like it's full transparency to be able to stand here and see into the room.
But you can't really see what they're doing.
I'll pass that along.
You see, we can see them taking the ballots, but you can't see them putting them through the machines.
Can you see if you get a better angle?
I don't know.
If you move
I'd have
down
to
that
try.
way?
I'd have to try. But that would be full transparency if we could watch.
I relayed that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes. Because I
Could
know you
you-
can't touch anything. I know the security is about. I'm well aware of all of it. I work for the supervisor, so I know.
Right, right.
But like in a precinct, the machines are right there. Anybody in there, poll watchers, poll workers, can watch the ballots going through the machines. I don't see what the difference is.
I'm just relaying to you what the chair said.
I
It's really
understand what you're
canvassing board
saying.
policy.
I understand what you're saying. However,
I'll pass that along.
that's my concern.
Okay, I'll make sure he knows that. Thank you.
Ma'am, could you ask him if you could take this in there, you take it in there and just film the machine cycling for me?
Let me ask.
Okay. Thank you. That was, I guess, the chair of the canvassing board.
That's just Sestack. He's the chair of the canvassing board.
Attorney Joe Sestack said no to
No, he's the judge.
the judge Sestack. Said no to having one of the employees take the video camera in and videotape those machines behind the window glass, cycle the ballots through.
Or allowing one of us to go in there to watch. And I understand the security of the ballots. However, in a regular polling place, everyone can stand there and watch the ballots going through the machines. Poll watchers, poll workers, anyone that's in there voting can see it happen. So I don't understand the difference
I mean,
with me going in there to just stand, not touch anything, just stand and watch.
I would agree with you, Joanne.
Thank you. I'm glad somebody does.
In fact, I think just as a confidence and trust builder, I would, if I was in charge, I would want someone to be able to go in and be a witness for me.
Absolutely. Because those are all employees of the Supervisor of Elections office. Not that we don't trust them, that's not the case at all. It's just we're supposed to have full transparency of every election. And this is my question. Having worked for the Supervisor of Elections in Pasco County for 12 years, I understand the security that's behind anyone touching the ballots. It is not our intention to touch the ballots, just watch the process.
Yeah, and we send election observers overseas to watch other countries,
Right.
which, would certainly imply that we believe that other governments may be involved in vote fraud. So I think we should be the role model and the example,
Absolutely.
especially since so many people have fought and died for the right to vote.
Absolutely. We're not here to cause any kind of trouble. We're just here to make sure that this election goes smoothly without any problems and there are no frauds committed anywhere in this whole election.
Or accidents, for that
Or
matter.
accidents, right.
Well, so far I haven't seen anyone drop a ballot on the floor and slip and fall on it.
No. No, they're very careful. They're very cautious with their handling of the ballots. You know, I just want to see it go through the machine. I want to see how many times these machines reject a ballot before they let it pass through. Because I know it will be rejected if there's an overvote.